On my other social media platform, I've always talked about my dreams. My dreams are actually very vivid. I can actually see in color, I can smell, I can taste. I experience things and wake up completely exhausted from that dream. Since April of this year, for that magical eclipse when everybody thought the world was going to end, I was actually feeling a shift in the state of Utah. And I was hoping everybody was feeling it too. The vibe I was getting was elevate, elevate, elevate. Whether that means become closer to the Lord, whether it means mature, it's up to you. One of the things I've realized since then was shadow people. Now, I don't mean shadows like shadows that your body makes. I'm actually talking about sensing a spirit around you. One of the examples I use is when I would tell my partner, hey, I'm gonna go upstairs and do this real quick, but then my ADD kicks in, squirrel, and I will go do something outside. When I walk back from the inside, he says, oh, I swear I just saw you walk upstairs into the room. Little things like that. It was because a part of me was going to go do that, and maybe in a different dimension, a different timeline, he was sensing and seeing that. My partner was actually sensitive to that. It wasn't just him. It was many people around me that swore up and down, I thought I saw you over here. I thought this happened. Just being around people, everybody was sensitive to that. I was hoping people could relate to that in some way. Another thing is my dreams were getting even more vivid. I was getting more exhausted. I barely sleep as it is, but when I do, my dreams keep me even busier. What I was noticing was, in some dreams, I'm a different person, but I know I'm still me. The people around me, I recognize as someone in my waking life now, but really they're different characters somewhere else. It made me actually analyze some of the past dreams I have had, where perhaps it wasn't just a narrative dream as I thought that was really exhausting and I could smell and taste and whatnot. It was actually like a different version of myself somewhere else. And I also believe we're all connected with so many people on the earth. So maybe I was connecting with somebody and kind of seeing their experience because maybe I was able to help. And in a logical perspective, there's no way I could help if this person's in another part of the world as I dreamt. In my thinking and my sensing and my mentality that I had in that scenario of my dream, maybe that person on that side of the world possibly got the gist and, I think I know what to do now. Maybe that person on that side of the world got an epiphany, like, oh, maybe I should do this, only because in some unconscious manner we connected and we were discussing this, and I thought, why would I do that? Why would I do that to myself? Maybe I should do this. And said person that I thought I was in the dream was actually existing somewhere else on the planet thinking, I'm going to do this, and it's a good idea. We're all connected. Speaking of dreams also, since April of this year, and it's gotten more and more common, people are dreaming of me, and when they have dreams of me, they're actually very close to what's happening to me in my life, which is really strange because I don't really talk about what I'm doing half the time, or I don't really brag or communicate what's going on with me. When somebody has a dream that's very similar, I'm very impressed and I tell them, oh, that's actually very close. Another thing is, I've had dreams of other people and I like to tell them, hey, you were in my dreams last night and this happened. And same thing with them. They're telling me, oh, that's actually creepy because that actually happened in my life, or that's actually very close. In fact, I've been very sensitive to people who are about to have a baby. I was very close to that infant before the infant was even alive in my waking life. And I was just sensitive to seeing where this infant was, what this infant was doing. And sometimes I can't prove it, but the way I imagined them is exactly how they look when they're born. While all this is going on, my best example so far was today. I didn't sleep very much last night. I actually got tired out of nowhere during the day. It was the strangest thing because I'm not a napper. I don't nap. I think sleeping is death's cousin, so that's the last thing I want to do. I ended up sleeping for 3 hours. What happened during those 3 hours though, I was actually at a beach in another location. And that location is specifically a place I wouldn't mind going to live. That was actually currently the plan for this time in my life, but a few changes happened and I decided to postpone it. But as I said, sometimes I have an intention of doing something and a version of me went ahead and did it. Me right now where I'm at, where I choose to stay awake and alive, is here where I'm at right now. But in this dream, I was actually with 3 very important people in my life right now. There's a 4th individual that wasn't in said dream, which is probably why I'm here. I want that 4th individual to be included in all this. So that makes sense to me. I did wake up from that 3-hour nap completely exhausted. What I was supposed to be doing at that time, I was supposed to clean my car. Now I want to show everybody something, and to not look like I was editing the video, I'm going to keep recording so everybody can see. We are going to move here. So I was supposed to be cleaning my car. Now check this out. I'm going to prove this by using my spirit sticks. Okay. All right, so these things point to whatever's in the room. There it goes. Thus, said car I was supposed to clean today. Okay, see that's actually, okay, yeah, see, that's actually my trash can. There's movement. See, something's moving and it's pointing to whatever's moving. Okay, just so you guys can see. So it was pointing to the car, to the trash can, oops, trash can, and it just pointed to the door that goes inside to the house. All right, so all I was trying to show you guys, I dropped the spirit stick. And I won't edit that part of the video just so everyone can see that it was legit. What I was sensing was somebody walking in the garage. And I really didn't think anything of it. It's just thinking that I see things all the time peripherally, like, you know, shadow people, you know, these other beings from different timelines. This was actually myself working while I napped earlier. That's the memory in this world of something that didn't happen. But I'm thinking it has been happening for quite a few months. The different timelines and different versions and dimensions, whatever you want to call it, they're actually overlapping. I did see that shadow figure moving around my car, and I sensed it from inside the house, and it kept going to the trash can and into the house. And that's something I would do. I'll start a project and then I'll go do something else and then go to the restroom, then I'll come back, then I get a snack attack and then I'll come back. My point is, I just think the different dimensions, the different timelines, everything is starting to overlap. This one just happens to be something similar, like the home here with this car, with me. I was supposed to clean the car today. I didn't do it, but obviously there's a remnants in here that's actually doing it. That's why I was adamant to show everybody. I think that's what's going on, why people are thinking deja vu. I think deja vu is suddenly something about you went a certain path and it didn't really work out, so now you have a second chance to do it over again. Logically, you can tell yourself, let me think that through. No, let me think that through. Let's go. I've been here before now. I'm not mistaken. This is going to happen. And it's not normally exactly the way you remember, or you think you dreamt of it, or you think you already experienced in advance. I actually suspect everyone's starting to do that more often, where they actually get to experience something in advance before they actually go do it. So they have a second chance to do it. So that's deja vu. As far as dreams, I invite everybody to perhaps maybe explore that a little more. I'm actually wondering if many of my dreams are actual time jumps, while logically I'm thinking I'm having a dream. It was very real. I can see, sense, taste, smell, feel everything. It could very possibly be a time jump. I'm normally very sensitive to this kind of stuff anyway. Here lately it's taken a more advanced level. So if you did watch, please tell me what you think. I'm curious. Remember, don't forget to live in love.